Create quilts that range from crib to king sizes, plus pillow shams with the split and spin template and book. Never stitch and rip elongated triangles apart again. With the split and spin template, you can cut elongated triangles correctly the first time. You can make 4 different sizes with this one template, and you get instructions to make 8 quilts and a pillow sham. Let me show you how to create impressive quilt blocks in just 4 easy steps. Here are some helpful notions. You will definitely need the split and spin template, and we have Mary Ellen's Best Press. It's a starch, and I like to use it on the fabric before cutting. It reduces the natural stretch of the fabric. Also, I have a Rotary Cutter, and I do enjoy using the Rotary Spinning Mat. Split and spin template works with 4 different size squares that are cut in half. A 5-inch square, a 6-inch, a 8-inch, and a 10-inch. After the square has been cut in half, we lay our clear acrylic template over the rectangle. Notice on the back side we have a frosted grid area. This is a little gripper. It will help grip the fabric, preventing the template from shifting. Simply overlay the template, aligning the rectangle grid lines, and we're going to insert our rotary cutter blade into the teardrop diagonal cut lines and cut right triangles with ease. On the outer edges of the template, there are 2 sets of printed cutting guidelines to trim off the triangle points for accurate alignment. Simply align the markings on the tip of the triangle and cut off the point. I like using a spinning mat because I have a tendency to like to use my right hand at all times for trimming. So simply, again, align the printed lines on the triangle point and trim off the excess. This will give me perfect sewing alignment. The trimmed ends will accurately align so it's easy to stitch the diagonal seam, creating a perfectly stitched rectangle. Here we have a perfectly stitched rectangle. The next sample shows where I have not trimmed my ends. It's very difficult to determine my 1/4-inch seam allowance. Do I need to go that way with my rectangle or this way? With the split and spin template, you get accurate results every time. The split and spin template works with 4 different size squares that are cut in half. The 10-inch, the 8-inch, the 6-inch, and the 5-inch squares. My completed rectangles are now in the layout for the Tranquil quilt that is featured on the cover of the book. Next, we're going to show you how quickly you can spin and create a new layout. Simply take your blocks and spin, and we're creating a quick pinwheel. See how quickly you can spin and sew blocks together. Split and spin template has instructions for 8 quilts. Tranquil corners block quilt showcases flowing diagonal lines of right triangles. Meteor Shower quilt spins in a spiral motion with pink and purple fabrics, creating a meteor shower of color. Pinwheel Ballet quilt dances with the light blues and dark turquoise. They spin together gracefully with class and flair. Chevrons quilts just zigzag along with great horizontal movement, moving up and down across the quilt. Fracture Stars quilt shatters the fragments of brown and tan hues into a starry display. Here are 3 diamond-inspired quilts: Diamond Rose quilt, Diamond Tic Tac Toe Quilt, and Scrappy Diamonds quilt. Enjoy creating quilts that range from crib to king sizes, plus pillow sham, with the split and spin template and book.